Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mohit Sahani, and I'm playing the role of the Sergeant at Arms today. How's everyone doing this Sunday morning?
Great. Like,
Super, super. I'm also doing great, and I'm excited to share with you a little story which I recently heard. This is the story of a psychic future teller. He's able to tell the fortunes and future of the people with precise accuracy. He's a good person. His name is Govinda, and everybody calls him Guru Govinda because he is able to look at your face and he's able to tell your worries. And not only that, he also shares with you some recipes so that you can overcome all your challenges and worries. But there is the village sarpanch who's actually becoming more and more jealous of this guru's popularity. So he tries to prove that this person is actually a fake. So he goes to uh, the hut of this guru, but along the way he takes a butterfly in his fist. So he goes to him, asks him, "What is inside my fist?" A guru says, without even being able to see, he says, "There's a butterfly." Then he says, "What color is it?" So Guru says, "It's a beautiful butterfly with many colors." Then the Sarpanch asks him, "Okay, is it alive or dead?" Now that is the trick question, because if the Guru said it was alive, then the Sarpanch would tighten his fist and kill the butterfly to prove the Guru wrong. On the other hand, if he said that it was dead, then he would just open his fist to make the butterfly fly away. That's where the guru responds. It depends on you. If you think that the butterfly is alive, then it is alive. If you think it is dead, it is dead. The sarpanch opens his fist and the butterfly beautifully flies away. Now, the message in this story for me is that in our fist, we hold our destiny. It depends upon us. If we believe that our destiny is alive and it can fly, then we can make it fly. On the other hand, if we feel that it is dead, then it is dead. So, friends, we meet here week after week to make our butterflies fly beautifully. We practice, we encourage each other, and we prepare each other for what lies ahead. The Toastmasters Club runs with a mission to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. In the meeting that will follow, there are uh, certain ground rules that we must adhere to. Let's try to stay away from distractions. Let's try to focus on what's happening here, and let's make the most of the 2 hours that we are investing here. We avoid and refrain ourselves from talking about sex, religion, and politics because these are sensitive topics. But we are also here to enjoy, we're also here to learn and grow together. So I would like to pass on the stage now to our presiding officer. Let's welcome on stage our presiding officer today, Neethal. Neethal is from Hyderabad. She's a chartered accountant. She works with Deloitte, and she's also the vice president, public relations of our club. She's an avid reader and fitness enthusiast. Let's welcome Toastmaster Neethal on the stage. Over to you, Neethal.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mohit. Good morning, everyone, and a warm welcome to today's meeting, where we are connected to improve our communication skill and be a better person. So, before we begin the meeting, let's talk about the festival which we all celebrated 2 days back. So, I could catch how Mohit celebrated dancing with his family, seeing the colors on his face and the joy that he had when celebrating the festival. And similarly, we have seen it across the country how the festival got celebrated. And it was amazing to see how people of all religion, colors, or no matter where they belong to, they have celebrated the festival with a great joy. It also reminds us that let going of negativity, strengthening our bonds with family and friends will bring a lot of color and joy to our life. So similarly, Toastmaster adds colors to our skills, helping us becoming more confident speakers and leaders. So let's bring the same energy and enthusiasm in today's meeting. So before we begin our today's meeting, we will have a quick introduction of our guests who have joined us and what motivate listen to their story and listen to what motivated them to join us today. So I would like to invite Sashikant Sharma to introduce himself and let us know what motivated him today to join us.
Hello, good morning, everyone. First of all, I cannot uh, share my camera right now. Sorry about that, but I'll share in this meeting. Just give me some time.
Yeah,
So
take your
about
time.
myself, yeah, about myself. So I'm a software engineer by profession. I'm married, father of two kids. Uh, my hobbies are sports, a bit of reading as well, not as much as Neetal. Uh, uh, and I guess I'm here to improve my communication overall, like all kind of communication. Thank you.
That's great. So how did you get to know about us?
It's my friend Shaleen who introduced me with this club. And I'm not sure whether I attended this meeting earlier because I watched a recording for sure. So my mind is not working whether I have attended or it was only recording. So I kind of recall all the faces, like Mohit's face. I recall, but I do not know whether it was recording or did I actually attend a meeting in past.
Okay, that's great. And a warm welcome to you. So I would
Thank you.
like to call upon Rita Sharma. She has joined us today. So Rita, a quick introduction.
Good morning, everyone. I'm from Chandigarh and I'm also a Toastmaster here. I've joined Toastmaster Club in the year 2023, month of September, and I am very passionate to improve my skills, facing difficulty to communicate and speak from my heart, but then also trying to take each and every opportunity, whatever I can. Thank you.
Thanks and a warm welcome. And I asked my niece Harshita to join today, and she has given her 10th exam recently, and she is wondering what field to take. So I asked her to join and listen all of us. So Harshita, a quick intro. You're on mute. You need to unmute yourself.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Harshita Jain. Now,
We are not able to hear if you're speaking. Okay. I guess she's getting scared, so I'll let her skip this time. So she has given her exam, and I'm encouraging her to pursue commerce and take up CA, but she's too confused now. Uh, Mukesh Yadav. So, hi Mukesh, can you give a quick intro about you?
Uh, yeah, hello everyone. Good morning. Hope I'm audible.
Yes, but your volume is too low.
Hello everyone. Very good morning. My name is Mukesh Yadav and I am based out of Delhi. Well, I've joined a couple of the sessions earlier also. It's quite long and I'm trying to start once again joining the sessions. looking forward to this. Thank you.
Thank you and a warm welcome. So I guess we have finished our introduction of our guest today. So now the one we are waiting for, the theme of the meeting, the colors of the smiles of nature and the language of communication. The title is pretty attractive. And I'll hand over the stage to Toastmaster Megha, who's our Toastmaster of the day, to walk through us with the exciting topic and take forward the meeting.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Neetal, to handing over this stage and giving me chance to be the Toastmaster of the day for today's meeting. Before we start this meeting, I want each one of you to imagine some annoying person or some person you had a difficult time to deal with it. Please imagine a person who is giving you a hard time dealing with it, or you are facing some difficulties while communicating. Have you all imagined that person in your mind? You can raise your hand if you have done. Okay, but take a pause and think why that person is actually giving you a hard time. What is the reason behind that? Please think about the reason why it is giving you a hard time, and you can just unmute yourself and describe the reason why you faced that person as annoying. Can any one of you unmute yourself and just answer why the reason for that irritation?
When we are not communicating well, that time we are facing these type of difficulties.
Yes, correct. When we are not communicating, there is certain gap in the communication. Thank you so much, Rita, for answering this question. Anybody else would like to try it out? Toastmaster Mohit, you would like to try?
Yeah, I think my exact answer exactly matches with what Toastmaster Rita said. So I'm facing some issues with somebody, and the reason when I thought about it, when you asked, it is that the communication has broken down, and that's why we're not able to exchange ideas, and there's a sort of a cold war kind of situation.
Some network issue from Mohit's end. So what I got from his response is that we are not able to communicate. They both are having different background or a culture, and that is not meshed while communicating it. If anybody have other insights for this, can please unmute yourself and answer it so we get more out of it. Anybody answer it?
Hi, Mukesh.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I will for someone, and whenever we interact with that people, we feel the same feelings comes again. Might be the same reason the Mohit and Toastmaster Rita mentioned. We are not communicating well with that person. That's why we have the negative feeling while the first interaction. That get resolved only when we interact with the and understand the person well. Then we will be able to come with this situation. Yeah, that's my thought, I think.
Yes, we do have certain assumption by looking at that person, that maybe a nonverbal communication that we are getting from that person without they speak, or some kind of aura, and but because of that we are not able to communicate in a proper manner. Yes, Shashikant, please unmute yourself and answer.
Yeah. So means it. I'll say it is my own limitation that if someone is kind of speaking a little slowly with some pauses, I find hard to communicate with that person because I like to communicate faster. But if there are people who kind of take time thinking, or maybe sometimes filtering every statement, and I do not like people kind of putting filter with every statement. So again, it's my own limitation, but I find it difficult if someone is speaking slowly. I means it is difficult for me to communicate with that person.
Okay, got. So it is a different style. You are facing that person annoying because of the different style of the communication or different pace of the communication. So generally, overall, we see that each and every individual is having their own personality or own thinking or own mindset and own style of communication. We all are different. And so the question is how we talk with each other, with the person who functions in the completely different manner than what we are doing it. At that time, we do have certain color scheme to rescue this, and we can use this color scheme beautifully to know and to identify or classify what kind of personality he or she or even us we are having in the perspective of the communication or what is shaping us. Let me share my screen to give or disclose that color scheme. uh, so we all have much better idea what I am speaking about. Basically, this color scheme is divided into, I have divided, or generally it is divided into 4 segments. Is my screen visible? Is my screen visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Yeah, thank you. So basically, the these colors are divided into 4 parts. The first, that is red, blue, yellow, and green. That's all are the natural colors that we know. And let's go and say what each color means for us and how we are able to uh, classify each individual in this particular color. First one is the color red. Red color, that is a color of dominance. The person belonging to this color is quietly dominating or having a leadership role or is very assertive and is focused and ambitious. He talks about the facts and the figures and real time, uh, and he wants to have control about the situation and wants to know each and every details of the situations and try to leader in a better way. Then it comes to the blue color. Blue color persons are very knowledgeable. They are logical. They are organized. They they counter question you a lot and try to gather all the information using all the facts and figures that they have asked the questions for. They elaborate it out and they using their own analytic skills, they they come up with certain good solutions for that particular situations. So they are very organized and logical person. This is what the blue color stands for. Now coming to the color yellow, that is the color of sunshine. This color people are very enthusiastic, engaging, and they are very talkative. They like to talk a lot. They like to engage with the people a lot way. They they like the attraction. They make the whole conversation very attractive, energetic, happening, cool, and they love to be the center of attraction in the entire communication. These are what the yellow people, yellow colored personality, or yellow colored people are. Then coming to the green color. The green color is the color of Mother Earth and nature. This kind of people are very calm, very thoughtful. They are very empathetic. They'll they make sure that the listener or the audience is is uh, is feeling safe. They make it very homely, and they are very empathetic in their nature and very approachable. They are cool and composed in their combination. This is how we divide, or this. each and every individual into some color schemes. To be very honest, we all are the combination of these four colors. Nobody is a single color. But general research has stated that there is one dominating color in every one of us, each one of us, that leads to us, or that shapes us in the way who we are, or that shapes our whole personality. So I do have one task for each one of you, that take a pause and think which color personality you are. Till the time you are thinking that which color personality you are, I would like to describe the structure of the Toastmasters meeting for this, so that all the guests can get the idea about how the Toastmaster meetings are going on, are arranged, and even other members can get just wiped up or revised up. So whole meeting is divided into three segments. First segment is the prepared speech segment. In this, the speaker, based on the selection of the pathway and the level, prepares the speech and delivers to it. Second segment is the very fun-loving and the excited segment. That is of the table topic segment. In this segment, an impromptu topic is assigned to any speaker, and the speaker speaks or shares the thoughts and insights about that given topic for 1 to 2 minutes. This is very exciting segment because even guests are welcomed to participate in this segment. Third one, that is the evaluation segment. That is even known as the breakfast for champions, because the general evaluator of the meeting says the inside that what went well throughout the meeting and the areas of improvement, because it is very necessary to improve ourselves. If it is very necessary, if somebody tells evaluate our performance and where we can improve and what we have done well. So this is the final segment, that is the general evaluation. Before we start on the meeting, I would like to call upon the general evaluator for the today's meeting, so she can share the ground rules and present her role for the meeting and how she's going to evaluate the performance. So please welcome Toastmaster Shima Gupta as a general evaluator for today's meeting. Toastmaster Seema, all stage is yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. A very warm good morning. Well, as stated by my co-host, that I'm going to be your general evaluator of the day. With me, we all know alone we do little, but together we do a lot. So with me, I have my team members who would be leading the lead, and I'm going to evaluate in a nutshell. So first and foremost, I would like to call on the stage the R counter, the timer, the Toastmaster who is killing two birds with one stone. Well, my dear ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about none other than Toastmaster Mehek. So Toastmaster Mehek, over to you. Please define and describe your role as the R counter and timer. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Seema. Greetings to everyone. Today, I'm going to play the role of timer as well as R counter. First, I would like to describe my role as the timer. My role would be to keep a check and a cap on the time for the speakers in the meeting, the speech session, the evaluations, and the table topic speeches. For the prepared speech segment, the timing would be range from 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I would show the green card. At 6 minutes, I will show the yellow card. And at 7 minutes, I will show the red card. The red card would be displayed until the speaker stops speaking. For the table topics segment, the timing would range from 1 to 2 minutes. with a grace period of 30 seconds on the upper side. At 1 minute, the green card will be displayed. 1 minute 30 seconds, the yellow card will be displayed, and at 2 minutes, the red card will be displayed. Will remain up till 2 minutes and 30 seconds until the speaker stops speaking. For the speech evaluations, the timing would range from 2 to 3 minutes. I will show the green card at 2 minutes, the yellow card at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and the red card at 3 minutes till the speaker stops speaking. I will indicate this time using the timer cards in my background and would request all the speakers to please wrap up your speech within the time limits. I will just showcase the timer cards flashing on my background. I hope it's visible. Thank you. Now, my another role as the R counter for the meeting today would be to note down the crutch words, the filler words, certainly like, so, that we often use in the speeches unintentionally. These words are certainly the roadblocks that we might not focus on as much while we are delivering a speech, but we need to make sure to reduce the consistency of using these words in our speeches so that we maintain a smooth flow during our communication strategies. With this, I would present my report when called upon in the general evaluation session. Thank you. I will present the stage back to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Seema.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mehak, for defining and describing the roles with the rules and regulations and, of course, the protocols. Superb. Let's give her a huge round of applause, everybody. Now, with this, let's move on with. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to improve our communication. And as far as communication is concerned, well, we can't undermine the fact grammar plays a vital role. So for this, we have another team member from my team, that is Toastmaster Umesh, who is going to describe and define his role to all of us. Plus, he would be giving the word of the day as well as the phrase. So with this, let's welcome on the virtual platform Toastmaster Umesh at Grammarian. Grammarian, Toastmaster Umesh, over to you.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I'm taking the role of grammarian. So before I explain my role, let me ask you a simple question. If someone asks you what you want in your life and you have to tell that I want happiness in my life, how will you tell? Let me give you two options. First sentence, I want happiness in my life. Second, want pleasure in my life. Which one will you choose? Write down your answer in the chat box, please. Everyone, I can't see anyone. One. Perfect. The reason is very simple. Happiness and pleasure. They are similar words but has a different way of defining. So today, as a role of grammarian, I'm going to note down all the good, bad, as well all the good phrases. And near the end of the meeting, I'm going to share my report. It is my duty to tell you the word of the day, and the word of the day is brevity, meaning shortness of duration. One example of it is brevity is important in a good speech. Second example, his speech had brevity but was very meaningful. Now, the idiom of the day. Idiom of the day is in the pickle, meaning we are in some real trouble. For example, if he lost his wallet, then he is in pickle. Second example, if we are in real pickle, if we don't complete our assignment. So that's all from my side. All the audience is requested that if anyone is going to use idiom of the day or the word of the day, please raise your hand like this, or you can show emoji of thumbs up on your screen. That's all from my side. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Wonderful. So beautifully explained and engaged. by our grammarian, the audience as well. So with this, my dear ladies and gentlemen, we all know in a nutshell, if we talk about the rules and regulations, Timer has told you for prepared speeches as well as for the table topics section, and grammarian has given you the word of the day, and of course has told you the rules of the ground and idiom. So with this, let's have the brevity as well as never do anything where we are going to be in pickles, right? So with this, I'm going to see you all uh, with the chat team, and would be providing the feedback in the end of the segment. Till then, be curious, keep participating, and keep enjoying. With this, I hand over the virtual stage to our Toastmaster of the day, and Megha, over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Seema, for stating your rules, which you are going to use for the general evaluation of the entire meeting. Now, coming back to our theme, I have assigned you a one task to identify or classify which color personality you are having. But before we do that, we have even talked that I'm so sorry. We even know that knowing the personality color isn't enough. We need to know how we can use this for the effective communication. But before we come to the solution, let's play one game based on the task I have given to each one of you. Let me state the rule of this game that I have asked you. Any player can raise the hand and come up, and I will ask him or her to predict the personality color of any of the member present in this meeting room. So he or she will be guessing, or the player will be guessing the personality color of the assigned member present in the room. It is a simple, clear to all? Yes. So who would like to participate or who would like to come first? Please raise your hand. Okay, Mahek. Okay, okay. After that, we will come to the Toastmaster Mohit. Please, Mahek, unmute yourself, and I would assign a member. Let me do Mukesh Yadav. Yes, please, please guess what kind of personality color Mukesh Yadav would be having. Toastmaster Mahek.
I have to guess for Mukesh what kind of personality would he have.
It's
Blue.
difficult. Okay, blue. Mukesh Yadav, can you please confirm whether it is a blue or any other?
No, it's the right guess. Blue.
Okay, great guess.
Out it comes.
Huge round of applause for the Toastmaster Meg. Now, Toastmaster Mohit even raised the hand. So I would like to assign Toastmaster, not Toastmaster, I would like to assign guest, not guest, okay, whom to assign? Okay, Umesh Verma, Toastmaster Umesh Verma. Can you please guess his personality color?
I would say green.
I was going to say green. You answered it yourself.
Oh, I thought that I have to tell Toastmaster Mohit's personality. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, okay, you can, Umesh, you can say, share the Toastmaster Mohit's personality color even.
Exactly same green, if I'm not wrong.
Green. Okay. Is it true?
That is correct. Yes.
Yes, it is correct. Then, who else would like to play? Nobody? Toastmaster Neetal, you would like to try?
Sure.
Okay. You can share you can guess Rita Sharma's personality color.
I think green.
Green. Can you please confirm, Rita, that this is your personality color?
I can't say anything. I'm not sure about my personality color. I'm mixture of all.
Okay, great. So it is easy for us based on what we have played. It is something easy to predict the personality color for the people whom we are knowing, whom we are communicating. But what about the strangers? Or what about the person we are meeting for the first time? There are many times scenarios that we are meeting someone for the first time and we need to communicate effectively and we need to crack the deal and we need to convince that person in a very good manner. Our thoughts should be precise and concise. How we can use this personality colors scheme in that manner? There are two steps: that reading or identifying our listeners or audience personality color, and second one is adapting it and communicate it in this. So in this first segment, we are going to identify our listeners color, because communication is doesn't depend on ourselves, it doesn't depend what we are, but it even depends on whom with we are going to communicate, how much that person is going to consume of what we are going to present. Then only the effective communication can take place. So let me again share my screen, or share my screen. Before that, I would like to say how we can know what color personality is possessed by our listener. We can ask them a simple question like, tell me something more about yourself. So based on what the person answers, we can decide. Just a minute, give me a minute to share my screen. Okay. Based on what the person answers, we can we can judge what personality color that person is having. So if our listener is having a red color, then what he or she will do, he will provide the statistics and the clear facts. He will be focused on the deadlines or the efficiencies, and he would be somewhat very straightforward person, and he would avoid the emotions. For example, if I'm possessing a red color personality and somebody have asked me to elaborate or define myself, I would answer that I am a software developer servicing my ERP services to the businesses. I'm having more than 8 years of experience. My rates are XYZ for this kind of projects, and I generally deliver the softwares in 5 to 6 months. This is very straightforward, clear, and precise. Now, coming to the blue color person, then what blue color person will be tracking? He will counter question you. What exact kind of information you are seeking from me? He will require the specific details, ask the follow up questions, and every time the response from the blue color people are in very structured and thoughtful manner. They have done their own analysis and then presented their insights to this. For example, for the question, tell me about more self. Then, if I am a blue color personality, then what I would be questioning, countering questioning, that what kind of information you are seeking, that how I have evaluated from a job, doing a job, to a freelancer, to an entrepreneur, which kind of projects I am doing with, how my team member is working. I would ask for certain details. The first instant would be asking the questions or the specific details, what exactly you want. want to know. This is how we classify our listener or audience to a blue color personality. Now, coming to the yellow color personality, then they will not only talk about their profession, but they will even talk about their hobbies, their passion, what they like to do, what they don't like to do. And they are very talkative and they are very energetic. And they would make sure that they speak up. They are very engaging. They always like to speak and always like to socialize with it. So this is how we can classify person. Then my deliver ERP services. Along with that, even I like to do cooking, some creative stuffs, and spend time with family. So it will be full of more details about what they like and they don't like, and they will classify each individual into it. Now, coming to the green person, about the listeners. So, if I'm a green personality, I'm having a green personality, then my audience will also have a green personality. So, if I'm having a green personality, then I'm business. My team, I would focus on my team. I'm having almost 40 and very hardworking. We deliver the precise and concise manner. We keep you, our client, as the center of attraction, and we deliver services what you with the human touch and empathy, with easily adapted by the user. This is how we can classify each individual based on the answer they are presenting. Either they either the red color is in dominance, or a blue, or yellow, or a green. So based on the simple question that we have asked him, it was a very simple question. Tell me something more about you. And based on the response that we have received, we can classify each individual into it. Now, we have known how to classify the individual or the personality individual based on their personality color. It's time that how we can use this. Are you curious? But before that, we do have our prepared speech segment. Let's take a prepared speech segment. After that, we will continue, come back to the theme and explore how we can use this in day-to-day life. So for that, I would like to request Colonel Prem Prakash to read out the evaluation statement for the Toastmaster Monica's speech.
Yeah, morning, friends. So we have Monica Talwar doing her prepared speech, and the speech title is Question is Solution. The pathway is visionary communication, and she's doing this speech for level 5, elective 1. And so I shall be doing the evaluation, and later towards the end, then I shall be giving out my report.
Okay. Thank you so much, Colonel Prem Prakash, for the evaluation purpose for reading out the evaluation purpose. Toastmaster Monica, let us do quick audio video check. Can you please unmute yourself?
Yep. Please share timings also. What is the time of the speech?
Okay, the timing of the speech is 5 to 7 minutes. Please confirm.
Correct.
Yes, Yes, it is a 5 to 7 minute. So please repeat after me. I'm going to rock the stage today with a broad smile.
I'm going to rock the stage today.
Thank you. So, Toastmaster Monica, question is solution. Question is solution. Toastmaster Monica, over to you.
What if you are standing on a crossroad and there is no signboard, but there is a question? Which direction will you choose? What would be your answer then? Or what direction will you choose then? And how many of you really have reflected on when you've been on the crossway or pathway of your journey of life, be it your career, your profession, or any other goal of your life? On this journey, how often have you been reflecting on these questions? Or rather, let me ask, how many times are you asking yourself questions? Well, fellow Toastmasters, over the time, throughout our education, or even when we are in our jobs or doing whatever profession we are in, we are always focusing on the solution. Anybody who disagree with it? With a suggestion that stop looking for solution, first pick right question that eventually will lead you to wherever you really want to reach in your journey of profession or whatever goal you are working on. This project, which I am presenting today, was supposed to share my lesson. What a fabulous timing of this project for me. It's been 6 months that I have changed my journey or my profession from being a great career as in a software professional in a leadership role in a big MNC, which would be a dream for so many of us. I chose to switch to a role to become a coach. 6 months has passed. Good time for me to reflect back. Where have I come? And this made me think more. And being a coach, of course, I have been now trained to ask more questions. So I begin asking myself questions. Would anybody be curious to know what question did I ask myself? Super. So I'll not only be presenting my speech, I really would want all of you to participate. Whenever I'll be asking the question, this is not what I ask myself, but this is the time you can also reflect back. Because as I say, reflection is really important. First point is about identity. Your role is not your identity. Why we struggle when we are choosing different path altogether is that when we start to identify ourselves with our role or responsibility or designation, and this puts us into the pickle. Now, the question you can ask yourself is, what am I associating myself with? Of course, identity is important. And often when somebody asks us, can you please introduce yourself? We begin, first of all, stating, this is what I do. Rather, we say, this is I am. There is a slight difference here. What you are working on is your role. You are working as in a mother. You're working as in a life partner. You're working as in a corporate leader. You are working as an individual contributor. But you are not that identity. So ask yourself, what am I associating myself with? Everybody doing that with me? Second important aspect, I believe, for anybody is the focus. Because my dear friend, focus is the currency. often we focus on the challenges. We get overwhelmed. Often we focus on what we have achieved, which gives us a lot of energy and enthusiasm. But eventually, if you are derouting to something new, some new project have been assigned to you, some new team member has been into your team, what are you now trying to focus on? What am I trying a solution for? This will bring your mind from focusing on the problem rather than to bring that to finding the solution. It's all about bringing the growth mindset. And because it's about focus, more focused you are, more clarity will it get. And in the brevity of time, we really are short of one resource, which is time. But if you are focusing rightly, you will actually become much clearer. So asking yourself, what are you trying to resolve at this point of time? And what solution are you seeking for? Third important aspect is growth. How do you check your growth? And how often do you reflect upon your growth in your journey of life? Eventually, we are not trying to reach a position, but rather we are trying to become something in the journey of it. Whatever you are doing is taking you or making you to a certain level of your life. So, in a way, you are uplifting yourself. And often I have realized that growth is all about dropping my ego. Real growth begins when I drop my ego and try to become a learner again. So ask yourself, what am I learning now? Or rather, what I have learned in past 6 months or past 1 year. Because this is the one question that made me realize how on track and off track I am from my real goal in life. And the fourth very important aspect is, you will be surprised to know that, is ignorance. Because ignorance is bliss. You should be able to understand what you have to focus on and what you have to ignore. So here I ask you, what are you ready to ignore so that you can bring your focus back onto what you really want to attain in your life? So what question will you ask yourself next time when you reflect on your growth? Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Monica, for giving such a good speech. It was really, your questions have really made me thought that, and specifically the last question, what I want to ignore to grow or to reach my goals. It was a very superb speech, and I urge timer to time for a 1 minute and request you all to give the feedback to Toastmaster Monica so it motivates her and can have the areas of improvement even. Please leave the feedback in the chat box.
One minute is over.
Okay, thank you. And now coming back to the theme, in the previous segment, we looked about identifying our listeners' personality color. So that was the first step to communicate, to identify our audience. And this is a quick trip when we are communicating in a one-to-one manner with our listener or our audience, or one-to-one or one-to-three, having some corporate meetings and presenting our thoughts. Now, based on the feedback that we have received, and identify the personality color, that is whether they are red, blue, green, or yellow, we need to adapt it out. We need to adapt our presentations or our thoughts in that manner. We need to structure our format or the matter or our insights to communicate effectively. How we can do it? Let me share my screen so we can even get more insights how to do that. Okay, this is how the personalities responds. And now coming to how we can craft our communication style, or we can adapt our communication style for the specific personality color. If it is a red color personality, if our audience is having a red color personality, then we need to be very straightforward and we need to be very precise. We need to state them, give them the numbers and facts with the deadlines. And we make sure that our meetings are very short and in a structured manner. We show our competency and reliability, that how authentic we are. We need to prove that no, we are going to do it. This is going to work in this better competency and the reliability manner in the given deadline. All the facts and the figures should be communicating well with that person or that kind of the audience they are having. Now, coming it to the blue color personality, how we need to adapt our whole communication, that is going to be, we need a broad overview with the facts and details, even all the minute details and the facts that we need to present to that person. We need to give him or her the space that they can come back with their own analysis, their process, the value, and even we need to acknowledge their logical approach. What kind of, we can ask them their insights, their logical approach, how they are going to tackle these conditions. And we have to be prepared for the follow-up questions, for the minute details they are going to share or they are going to communicate with us. Now, coming to the yellow color, then they are very enthusiastic person. So we need to make sure that the conversation is very dynamic. First we present them something that these are the facts and this is how I'm going to sing, but we continuously need to engage them. We need to make them speak a lot. We need to ask for their opinions, their ideas, their creativity. And even we need to be creative in presenting all these things. We need to be very passionate. We need to present our even storytelling. And the main trick with this yellow color personality is that we can present our thoughts by making them speak or making them realize, no, that is going to work it out. So by making them very communicative or engaging them, this is how we are going to have the effective communication with the yellow color people. Then coming to the green color people, are very that they are very calm and patient. So first and foremost approach with while communicating with them is to build a trust with warmth. We can reiterate the key points. We give them space to digest what we are speaking, what they are consuming. We can take the confirmations. We need to be open for the multiple meetings, or we need in short, we can give them more time, and we even make sure that how they are feeling about the ideas we are presenting or the facts that is presented to you. We can make somewhat more engaging and make sure that we are empathetic. We acknowledge their emotions and feelings at the same time, along with being a professionalism. So this is how we can use this color schemes based on the personality color and communicate in this communicate with this four different color segment. By adopting these things, we can see the magic happening in our communication strategies and our how we are communicating. So now I won't take much time for our full of excitement and fun-filled session. I would like to hand over the stage to our table topic master to conduct very engaging and fun-filled table topic sessions. Please welcome Toastmaster Neetal to have our table topic session. Toastmaster Neetal, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mega. It has been wonderful listening to you and looking forward for the conclusion that you are going to make. And with this, we'll start our table topic. For a general understanding of the guest we have today. So table topics is an impromptu topics that you will be given, and you can speak for 1 minute. The minimum is 1 minute. Then you can speak up to 1 minute, 30 seconds. Green, the timer will show the timer cards as per the times. Green, yellow, and red. So with this, we'll begin our table topics. So I would like to call upon our first table topic speaker. I'll not take the nominations. So we'll first start with Toastmaster Prem.
Hello.
Yeah, hi Toastmaster Prem.
Yeah, little.
Yes. So your topic is Toastmaster Prem, unexpected.
Day two of the conference, which included award ceremony, and somewhere around midday, I found myself or my name being announced for some award called Mind Share. So I was just wonderstruck, what is this and how my name is being called. So well, a little time passed, and after the announcement was made, then they mentioned that I had regularly made on this
Favorite memories. Favorite memories. Toastmaster Mehak.
My favorite memory, if I ever skate, would definitely be the one which is something unexpected or some extreme family moments that have happened. For instance, whenever we used to travel and go on occasions, that would be one of them. Traveling with everyone in the family, going to different places, and not only just traveling to different places, maybe traveling for a 1 day trip also, but having that family bond, creating memories would definitely be the one with the family members and with the family across. Once I remember when we traveled to Phuket and we recently traveled to Dubai. So we have creating memories there as well, different places that we explored, different uh, experiences, food, culture, whatever we identified and approached as a family. I think that would be definitely the one which would count in my best memories, of course. So family is the one which I would say would be my most favorite, cherished, and happy memory that I have, and would definitely want to create more and more memories with my family members. So thank you. That's my take on the topic. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mehak. Definitely. Everyone has their favorite memories. And traveling with family and friends would definitely be the amazing experience one would have. Thanks for sharing your point on it. So, Toastmaster Monica. So, Toastmaster Monica, magic words, magic words, Toastmaster Monica.
Magic word for me is acceptance. I had a recent conversation with one of a great coach. He is associated with Landmark Forum. Luckily, he got to be known friend to family friend to me, and we had a short conversation. But the conversation was very deep. Now, what he told was facts about science, and there is a one principle in science which says everything or every molecule is undergoing a change. And the philosophy also says life is all about change. So everything which has a life will keep on changing. Forget about the living being, even the non-living objects, they have a life associated to it. The table that you are using, the chair you are sitting on, it has got a life. The reason being it is undergoing some change at a molecular level. And the philosophy that Landmark Forum teaches is about if you really want something to start losing its life, is stop changing it. So, whatever circumstances or whatever problem you are, people generally try to resolve that problem or change that problem. They always are thinking about how do I change my problem statement at all. What this man suggested me, and this is what even I teach and preach to my clients, is accept the way things are. Stop trying to change your problems, rather, focus on what really you want to achieve in your life. So, whatever you want to achieve, be it a happiness, be it a success, be it something beautiful relation, or whatever it is, start accepting first where you are right now. Then you will see the transformation starts to happen by itself. So, my magic word is acceptance. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Monica. Today you are on a rocking mode. Every word you're speaking is magic and thought provoking. Definitely accepting is the first thing that we can all do and look forward for the solution. So I see Rita Sharma has raised her hand. So Rita Sharma, topic for you.
Yes, I'm ready.
Rita Sharma, unexpected guest. Unexpected guest, Rita Sharma.
There is one thing in common among all of us. We don't want any unexpected guest in our house or inside us also. What do you mean by unexpected guest? Maybe it's any person or any feelings or thoughts. If it's not on a right way or it's not positive, we don't like that. So we try to organize ourselves. We try to organize our house and things. So if someone came or enter, then you have that ability to handle on a proper way. So as human being, we always have to learn the procedure, and it definitely come when we are improving our communication skills. When we are good at communicating, then we can handle each and every situation whatsoever enter in our life, and we are not disturbed because of that. So if any unexpected guest come to us, we don't have to lose our temper. We don't have to feel overwhelmed. Try to manage that situation or person with calm and composed manner. I try to do, because I'm learning the skill communication. You all tell about yourself, how you handle the unexpected guest. That's all. Thank you.
Wow, it's an amazing way to take on the topic. And yes, it's not only the guest that comes to our house, the unexpected thoughts, the unexpected events that keep happening, and how do we tackle with it makes our life a better place. So like to invite Sashikant.
Yeah, sure.
So Sashikant, your topic is unsent messages. Unsent messages, Sashikant Sharma.
Okay. Thank you, Nathan. So unsent messages. I mean, uh, it's it's a lot of time happens with me, and I know like if I send those message, I'll be in a pickle. So means whether it's the messages or WhatsApp, I sometimes like I receive a message and I want to kind of send a hard message. I'll type it, but I'll never send it. I'll just keep it and keep it there for a few minutes and then the backspace. And same happens sometimes there is a customer sending an email, it's not working. I know that, I mean, as I receive the email, I see that it's working as what you mentioned in the specifications. I want to say that loudly, clearly, maybe in a harsh manner to the customer, like uh, it will not work what you have not written in the specifications. But then again, it's the customer, so it will always remain in the draft. I'll never send those messages back. So means there is a value of unsent messages, that means minimum you can express yourself, uh, means to yourself only, not to the other person, but it gives you a little time. So type your message. It will give you time to calm down, come to the green portion of your communication skill, where you remain thoughtful, calm, rather than red and orange. Uh, so unsent messages have similar value like the sent messages. Uh, and it means it gives you time to think as well. Uh, check your grammar as well. Sometimes it is good to check your grammar as well. And means there are emotional times as well when you'll not send. It's not only about when you're angry. Sometimes there are emotions
which you want to kind of keep to yourself, not to share. Those also remain in the unsent messages. Thank you very much.
Definitely. That's why the WhatsApp introduced delete for everyone, so that the moments emotional or angry we sent across, we have time to delete it before the other person reads. A very good take on the topic. So, Toastmaster Mohit.
I think Nitin, he has dropped off from the meeting.
Okay. So, Toastmaster Umesh. So, Toastmaster Umesh, holiday vibes. Holiday vibes, Toastmaster Umesh.
When it comes to vibes, we consider vibes from our friends, family, and any other person whom we can relate to. But for me, the main vibes are the holiday vibes. The reason is very simple. Whenever I go to holiday, I see random people, unknown people, and I try to connect with them. Some share their sad story, some people share their funny story, and some people share their happy stories. And these moments are magical to me because these happy, sad, funny, unique, and creative moments tells me what are the vibes, and vibes can be different. And whenever you try to have all kind of vibes in one place, that is the holiday, my dear friends. So try to go to the holidays, enjoy all the people, meet everyone, greet everyone, hear all the stories, and enjoy your holiday. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Umesh. Yes. Going on new places, meeting new people, enjoying new food will definitely change the way we view the life sitting in our rooms. So, Toastmaster Mukesh. Toastmaster Mukesh. Debate time. Debate time. Toastmaster Mukesh.
Yeah, hello everyone. So what I feel, there are a couple of type of debates. So uh, but the positive debate every time is quite useful for us to understand the topic for and to understand the perspective of other people instead of just throwing our own perspectives to them. So the good debate is definitely come to good debate help us to come to a solution instead of just unnecessary debates. It happens most of the time in the meeting room. We are debating such on some of the topics which is pending since quite long, but sometimes one person comes and end the debate by giving the uh, thoughtful points on those particular topics, and that helps everyone. So so instead of going to loop of debate on same thing again and again, try to take a pushback and think calmly on those topics and come with some points, and and uh, tr- try to make a point on those things, so it will be helpful for everyone, and your debate is getting not in the unnecessary looping. It come on some point where everyone is agreeing on the same. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mukesh. Yes. Debating on a right note with right people and getting into debate only if there is some meaning to it will help us all with our time. So, Toastmaster Seema. Toastmaster Seema, meaningful conversations. Meaningful conversations. Toastmaster Seema.
Well, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. At the same time, in my opinion, I believe a meaningful conversation is all about a win-win situation where the communicators think for each other and with each other. So, my dear ladies and gentlemen, The last time when I had a meaningful conversation, it was between me and my mentor. It has been more than 14 years I've been working. However, I still wonder how to direct my life in a direction which is going to be meaningful. I had a word with my mentor, and life is the biggest teacher, no doubt. However, in the dilemma, in the misery, not able to decide a direction, my mentor said one thing to me. Look, Seema, life is what you make of it. You have the experience. And you said 14 plus, right? Well, let me tell you, you are a coach. I said, what? Coach? And that is where I realized the meaningful conversation with the mentor, with the person who has been through the same life you wish to have. Well, that brings the brevity, that brings a person out in picture. Because end of the day, in my opinion, in my words, I want to live the life on my terms, at the same time productive, and have meaningful conversations with not only with my mentors, with everyone, whosoever I am going to meet and have met, because I believe life is short and one should live to the fullest with meaning. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Seema. Yes, having a meaningful conversations and meaningful dialogue delivery will help us in avoiding all the conflicts. So before I hand over the stage to Toastmaster Megha, so Toastmaster Megha, topic for you.
Okay.
Daily gratitude. Daily gratitude, Toastmaster Megha.
Gratitude. It is a very, it is just a single word, but having a deep insights and the meaning in it. Daily gratitude is the practice one should always follow. That is my opinion to me. We just look around the world and see how other people are doing and how blessed we are. I feel myself very much blessed that at this moment I am in this meeting. I'm attending Toastmaster meeting. I'm grateful for my Wi-Fi connection, for my laptop, and all of you present in this meeting, giving me this opportunity to be a Toastmaster of the day, so I can learn how to be a moderator in my personal and professional life. So this is the practice. If it is followed very nice, that gives us many benefits, that it keeps us fulfilled, satisfied, content. And when we are satisfied and content, we overflow and gives some value or add some value to others. This is my belief. And even I make sure that to my little daughter, she is just 2.5 years old. I make sure that she practice this daily gratitude before the bed. We just revise all the activities that we have done, and I just ask her what was the thing that she liked the most, and and she describes it, and I say that you should be grateful for that. That is helpful. And you won't believe, I have seen the subtle difference in her behavior after practicing these things. So just to summarize, this daily gratitude practices make us feel contempt, and we overflow to add our value to the society, to the platform which we are on. Thank you so much, and over to you, Toastmaster Neetal.
Thank you, Toastmaster Megha, for sharing the wonderful idea how you're teaching your daughter the daily gratitude practice and how it is impacting her little mind with every day of the gratitude she is expressing out. So I see we have a new joinee. It's Toastmaster Satish.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, you would like to take a table topic? We are about to conclude.
Yeah, what is the topic? Let me try.
Yeah, sure. So, Toastmaster Satish, time management, Toastmaster Satish.
Very good morning to all Toastmasters. Greetings of the day. So the topic is time management. When you talk about time management, time is allotted for everybody equally, but how we manage it is very important. So when you talk about time management, we always say the Eisenhower matrix. That is the important and urgent matrix. So we always try to prioritize things and do accordingly. And usually the Stephen Covey is the eat the frog first is the policy when you manage time. So do the difficult task, the most difficult task first and finish it off. Then enjoy the other things later is the best policy in time management. For me, I have been trying all these techniques, but so far it is not at all being practical. Still, we are finding difficult to manage time. Time is managing us actually. So this is what I want to convey. Try to manage time as much as possible, but most of the time it is not possible. Try to adjust and enjoy the time allotted fully.
Yes, that
Thank
is
you.
true. Thank you, Toastmaster Satish, for sharing your thoughts. And I'll hand over the stage back to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Megha.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Neetar, for taking this table topic session in a wonderful manner. You made sure that each and everyone present in this meeting room do participate and share their insights. It was very fun-filled and wonderful session. Thank you for that. Now, with this, I would like to conclude our theme, that is colors for communication. To me, communication is like pouring water into a different containers. It can be a tall glass or a wide mug or a narrow bottle. Each holds the water differently. If we pour the same way for all, some may overflow, others may remain half empty. But when we adjust how we pour, each container gets exactly what it needs. The same principle applies in our communication. With this color scheme, we have learned that we are first reading our listener or our audience. We first observe the person's personality color. Are they structured like a red, expressive like a yellow, analytic like a blue, or a thoughtful like a green? Then, second step is to adapt them. Once we understand their style, we adjust our communication. We are direct. We can be direct with the red, engaging with the yellow, logical with the blue, and patient with the green. Just like adjusting the pour to fit the container. And third, finally, we express ourselves in a way that person can truly absorb, ensuring our message is received and not just spoken. When we read, adapt, and communicate, we ensure that our words feel the other person's understanding, just as the water perfectly fills its container. That's the essence of the effective communication. So make sure you pour it in the manner one can receive it. With this, I would like to hand over the stage to the general evaluator of the today's meeting and get the evaluation. I'm very much eager to receive my evaluation even. Toastmaster Seema Gupta, the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Megha, for such a wonderful and amazing topic and theme. With this, my dear ladies and gentlemen, I am here with my team ready to give effective evaluation, and as stated by our TMO, like Toastmaster of the day, feedback is the thought of or the food of champions. So be ready, all my champions. Now with this, I'm going to call the very first evaluator of our speaker, Toastmaster Monica, and that is none other than the man who is active, full of energy, and who is a nature enthusiast. Yes, well, I'm talking about Toastmaster Prem Sakashri. Over to you for the evaluation for the first speaker. Over to Toastmaster Premji.
Yeah, good afternoon, Toastmasters. Well, I think in the shortened rainbow of colors, I felt that the speech of Monica manifested predominantly yellow and blue personality and had some of the ingredients of and the qualities which are mentioned in these two colors. And I must compliment her that she was very good with the structure of the speech, wherein the title, question is solution. The focus of this question towards goal and role, I think, made it very convincing. And invariably, when we do goal setting, we have our roles, we define and further elaborate more details of the goal. And I think that was done in a good way, wherein she spoke about focus, she spoke about growth, she spoke about ignorance. The other good aspect of the speech was the visual appeal, one of the most important ingredient of communication. As we know, communication is 7% verbal, 38% vocal, and 55% visual. So her body language, the visual thing, and again, so that aligned with the contents aligned with her topic. So for example, the gestures which were there were engaging as if really asking questions to the audiences. So in a way, reflecting her own, topic. Then, quite clear, her speech, well organized, delivery as also mentioned in the feedback by our participants, full of energy. It had an impact and definitely it was persuasive. 2-3 places she stopped, paused, questioning and time to think. So in a way, the good body language and connect with the audiences. And also, I think she had certain evidences to support her argument. This word try, I think, gives us some concession which we may or may not pursue. So I would recommend, I have removed this word try from my vocabulary. So either you do it or you forget it. And so that could be considered where she used this word try 2-3 times. Otherwise, an incredible speech and compliments to Monica Talwar. Thank you.
Everyone, let's give a round of applause to Premji for such an effective evaluation. Now with this, I would like to call upon my staff team to further help us to, yes, definitely evaluate our participants. And in the end, I would be giving my feedback, which is going to be generic. So first and foremost, I would like to call upon the stage the grammarian, Toastmaster Umesh. Toastmaster Umesh, grammarian, over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. So here is my input. First, let me share some good usage of words. It was classify, misery, shortened rainbow of colors, and effective. Now there were some mispronunciation. First was someone said courier. It was carrier. Someone said filling, but it was feelings. Someone said among us. It will be among us. Someone said my mentor, but the correct one is my mentor. Also, someone said direct. It is direct. Now, some incorrect sentences. One of the speakers said anyone can came up, but it should be anyone can come up. Next is they will presented their thoughts. The correct is they will present their thoughts. Someone said mind shared group, but it should be my shared group. One of the speakers said, then you have the ability on handle that. The correct one is, then you should have the ability to handle that. Someone said, you tell about yourself. The correct is, tell me about yourself. Someone said, it happens most of the time. The correct one is, it happens most of the time. The last one is, everyone is agreeing on the same way. But the correct one is, everyone can agree on the same way. Now, word of the day, it was used by General Evaluator Toastmaster Seema, Toastmaster Monica, and Toastmaster Prem Prakash. If I missed someone, please raise your hand. Now, the idiom of the day, I can notice that Toastmaster Monica has used it, and I can't see any other person who has used it. Last, my suggestion is, whosoever has not used the idiom of the day and the word of the day, please try to make a sentence and put it in the chat box. And that's all from my side. Over to you, Toastmaster Seema.
All right, let's give him a huge round of applause. Well, Toastmaster Umesh, you put me in pickle when you did not take my name for using medium. However, I am pleased to see your report, and of course, I'm sure that audience must have enjoyed and learned a lot. With this, let's hand over the stage to the person who is killing two birds with one stone. I must say, the multitasker. Yes, the hour counter and the timer. Toastmaster Mehak, over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Seema. I would like to present my report as the timer first. Would mention the timing used by the prepared speaker, Toastmaster Monica, that is 7 minutes and 30 seconds. She was on time. Coming to the table topic speakers, starting with Toastmaster Prem, took 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Toastmaster Mehak took 1 minute and 31 seconds. Toastmaster Monica again took 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Toastmaster Rita took 1 minute and 48 seconds. Toastmaster Shashikant took 2 minutes 20 seconds. Toastmaster Umesh took 53 seconds. Toastmaster Mukesh took 2 minutes. Toastmaster Seema 1 minute and 59 seconds. Toastmaster Megha 2 minutes and 13 seconds. While Toastmaster Satish took 1 minute and 31 seconds. Coming to the evaluations, Toastmaster Prem took 3 minutes and 19 seconds. I see that there's one disqualification in the timings part in table topics segment. Otherwise, all the speakers are qualified. Now, coming to the R counters report, I have noticed certain R's and Ms used in this meeting today. Certainly, there was one short pause used by Toastmaster Monica in her speech today. Other than that, she was flawless during her speech. So kudos to Toastmaster Monica. Coming to the table topic speakers, Toastmaster, starting with Toastmaster Prem, he used so and like 2-3 times, almost 2-3 times. Coming to Toastmaster Mehak, there was a short pause from my side. Coming to Toastmaster Monica, in the cable topic segment again, she was flawless. Kudos to Toastmaster Monica. Toastmaster Rita, she used some of the crutch words like we are, you almost 4 to 5 times. And was also present in a speech. Toastmaster Shashikant, some of the favorite words of used by Toastmaster Shashikant were I know, sometimes, like, so, and was used almost more than 5 times. Coming to Toastmaster Umesh, I could just find the word used by him almost 3 to 4 times. Coming to Toastmaster Mukesh, he used the word so almost 5 to 6 times. Coming to Toastmaster Seema, I did not see any crutch words used by Toastmaster Seema. She was again flawless. Kudos to you, Toastmaster Seema. Toastmaster Megha too used so word many times, and like was also used by her. And Toastmaster Satish had 2 long pauses and 2 short pauses. There were ahs and ums that were also present in the speech throughout. What I would suggest, short pauses are a great way to enhance your speech if there are too many crutch words, for instance, so, like, sometimes, I know, because these were certainly the favorite words used by all of us in the meeting today. I would want to list some of the highlights, the words that were being used almost repetitively. First word was so and you know. These were the 2 words that was used almost by every speaker in the speech that was being present. So maybe we can cut short on these crutch words by exhibiting short pauses in our speeches as and when provided and concerned where it is appropriate to be used. This was my report as an hour counter and the timer. Thank you. I will present the stage back to Toastmaster Seema.
Fantastic. Let's give our Mehak a huge round of applause. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. Now with this, everybody, I'm ready with my generic or general evaluation. Let's get started first with the Toastmaster of the day, Megha. I must say, Megha, you have done all the homework. You were quite engaging. You started quite like the way you engaged with everybody was truly amazing. That was fantastic. And you made sure that you incorporated with engaging audience to asking questions. You were clear, crystal, well-structured speech you gave, I would say. And it was, of course, making a lot of sense to everybody. I really love the transitions also that you took throughout the meeting, like you knew when to switch to another part that was say prepared speech, then later on table topics, and by this in the end you concluded also. So all in all, well structured. You have good voice, very calm, soothing voice. You were slow. You were making sure everyone could understand what you were saying. You used hand gesture. You maintained smile. So that was the best thing. You were rhythmic also, quite poetic. However, as we all know, there is always a room for improvement. I felt somewhere you were too elaborated. Specifically, if I talk about the time when the prepared speech was done. So before the table topic section, you took quite long time, and that was where the time where somewhere you got too much into the respective content, too much elaboration. So I would say if you concise it and make it more, shorter and precise and concise, that would again add more colors to you. So all in all, great presentation, a lot of takeaways. We all have taken, and yes, only concising and making sure that you are going to use the time which is allotted, even if in the beginning also you do it. Then you see it would be more you'll have the brevity and you will not be in the picture for sure. Now with this, let me move on with the speaker evaluator. Well, I must say, Premji, the pause, the pace, the voice, the volume, you have a strong voice, no doubt about it. Maybe credit goes to your profession. You come from Colonel, right? Razi. You were structured, you used the facts as well, like 7%, 38%, 55%, so on. In the end, you incorporated with smile as. So all in all, yes, you are a package to deliver an effective speech. We have done it to some level. On the other hand, I could not see your hand gestures. We all know effective communicators do use their hand gestures. Maybe you had, I don't know, but on screen it was not at all visible. Second, in the beginning, it was a serious thing. Trust you me, I had been waiting when the smile would come. It was more of like the principal is giving the feedback, true face. Okay, nothing was like that. However, your voice was calm, soothing, and tone was low. So it actually covered up, and in the end, you used, of course, your smile. Somewhere I felt energy is something you need to work on. So like that, that seriousness comes out of you, that shows, yes, you are disciplined, well structured, everything is there. But trust you me, the moment your energy is going to be more, like transformational, transitioning and transparent, then you see the change. You're already quite an intellect person. You have given an effective and pensive evaluation. However, if you work on your hand gestures, seriously, little bit more smile and energy, you see the sky will have a limit for you. Now with this, I move on with last but not the least, my tag team. Well, kudos to everybody. They all have done great job. However, there is always room for improvement for each one of us, as there are plethora of opportunities for everyone to flourish and thrive. So first and foremost, one, like our Marion said, one of the speakers said, no. The speakers said, because out of many speakers, you are talking one of them, right? However, I take the feedback also because we all are learning. Now, when it comes to Mehek, the R counter and the timer, everybody, you can make a note how did this particular participant started with. First, everything. Second, the output, disqualification. Third, then our counter. Then later on the suggestion and in the end conclusion. So did you see how beautifully she actually, gave a structured, effective evaluation to everyone. So I'm sure if this is followed by each one of us, then it would be quite productive for our audience, for our participants, for our students, for everybody, whosoever we are communicating. So all in all, we started on time. TMOD was engaging. However, precising and concising is a matter of concern for everybody. And yes, table topic master, how could I forget you? Yes. So she started with the topics. Topics were quite outstanding, quite, I must say, something everyone is able to speak up or could speak up. However, though you have everything, meter, later on, something happens, it pushes you, then you get into your performer zone. But in the beginning, like Premji, you are also, though you have voice is very powerful, that's your strong point. But your energy is something which pushes up. It happens like someone is pushing, and then when you are done in the beginning, later serious, then later, you're charged up, right? So I would say if your energy is going to be powerful in the beginning also, it happens in the end, okay? In the mid also. It happens in the beginning because remember, first impression is the last impression. However, you are able to leave the last impression, but first impression also matters. So if you work on your energy, then I'm sure your clear voice, calm nature, and strong persona would definitely add a lot of spark and spark. So I hope my evaluation would add some, meaningful and effective, yes, pointers where we all work on ourselves and be our best versions as far as communication and leadership skills are concerned. With this, I hand over the stage to the Toastmaster of the day. Over to Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Seema, for giving this wonderful and crisp report. We do have lots and lots of takeaway from this. Now, to give my final remarks for the theme, that only one suggestion that before we communicate, let's take a moment to pause and observe the people around us. If we only speak in our personality color, we might unknowingly be the one who annoys somebody else, the person that they find hard to understand and difficult to connect with. So let's embrace this colorful approach to communication and make the world more vibrant, connected, and understanding place. Now, with this, I hand over the meeting to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Neethal, to conduct the final ending session of this meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mega, and thank you, Toastmaster Seema, for wonderful evaluation and conducting the meeting. So first, let's launch the polls and have the votes being taken for our best speaker, best auxiliary role player. So Toastmaster Meg, can you please launch the poll?
I will do this on the Zoom call only. So I would request everyone to please mark your votes in Zoom.
So it's fastest fingerprint. So let's do it.
I hope it's visible on Zoom.
Yes, it is. So everyone requests you to please vote so that she gets all. So we are 10 people in the meeting right now. So let's all 10 people submit the votes.
I see that the co-hosts would not be able to vote. So requesting Megha, you can send me your votes on my personal chat.
You're on mute.
I've received 7 votes.
Okay.
So I'm ending the poll for best cable topic speaker. Thank you. Launching for the role players now. All right, I've received all the votes. I'm ending the poll. Now for the auxiliary role players. All right, thank you. I am ending the polls now.
Yep. So thank you, Toastmaster
So
Meg.
I've got all the votes. I will share the results with you.
Yeah, sure. Please do. So let's share it now or over the chat.
I'm sharing it over the chat. Until that, you can take the feedback from the audience.
Yes. So let's take the feedback from our guest. So we'll start with Rita Sharma. So share your feedback. How did you like our meeting and any of the positive or negative feedback for us? Rita, you're there?
Yes, yes. Really, it was wonderful meeting. I liked each and every session and enjoyed a lot. Thank you.
Thank you. And we are looking forward that you become a Toastmaster soon. So
I'm already Toastmaster. I'm already a Toastmaster.
Oh, sorry. So Sashikant Sharma, a feedback for us.
Oh, it was amazing attending this meeting. I mean, I like the speech by Monica, and the topics that you provided, Nathan, were means They were difficult today. Whatever meetings I have attended in the past, they were difficult. But again, that's means. And I mean, thank you very much to Mehak. Actually, she provided good feedback today, and as they say, like feedback is the food of champions. So she provided a lot of food to me specifically as well. So I'll work on those feedbacks, and but again, like excellent meeting, and I would love to join more meetings in future.
Thank you for the feedback. And yes, definitely we are looking forward for you to join over us for further meetings. So Mukesh Yadav, a feedback for us.
Yeah, it was nice meeting, and thanks for Monica for the great speech, and the Neetal for you for the providing the lots of table topics and giving everyone the opportunity to speak on it. And the topic was also quite amazing. Yeah, overall, I liked the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. And we are definitely looking forward for you to join us in future meetings as well. So now the final vote has come in and we have our results. So the best auxiliary role player. So there has been a tie and the best auxiliary role player goes to Mehak and Umesh. So Toastmaster Mehak Kapoor and Toastmaster Umesh Sharma. A big applause. And the best role player for today is our team out of the day, Toastmaster Mega. And can you guess the best table topics, as everyone has got a chance today to speak? So anyone would want to take a guess? So to our powerful speaker today, the Toastmaster Monica. And best speaker of the day is also Toastmaster Monica. And our best evaluator, Toastmaster Prem Prakash. So huge applause and congratulations to all the role players, speakers, evaluators. So with this, we'll conclude today's meeting. It was a great meeting having all you people over here, and we'll meet again for next meeting. Thank you. So Toastmaster Meg, you want to take up the role players list for next meeting?
Maybe we can do over WhatsApp only.
Okay, sure. Yes, so we are looking forward for the nominations for the next meeting. You can ping us in the backstage group and we will take over from there. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Have a nice
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Have a good day.